Hi everyone, I'm Shaflin, and welcome to this complete GitHub tutorial by Aditya Tyagi. So, the concept of contributing to a software project without being compensated or rewarded for it can be difficult to understand. But for some software engineers and developers, contributing to open source software offers many advantages that can open doors to new opportunities that extend well beyond any commercial aspiration. And a major platform for this contribution is GitHub. So let's just see and make your first GitHub contribution today only. The major question we have is, what is GitHub? But wait, before that, let's understand what's GitHub made up of. So you need to know two connected principles, version control and Git. What is version control? Version control, also known as source control, is the practice of tracking and managing changes to software code. Version control helps developers track and manage changes to a software project's code. As a software project grows, version control becomes essential. Oh no. Take WordPress. At this point, WordPress is a pretty big project. If a core developer wanted to work on one specific part of the WordPress codebase, it wouldn't be safe or efficient to have them directly edit the official source code. Instead, version control lets developers safely work through branching and merging. So let's see what's branching and merging. With branching, a developer duplicates part of the source code called the repository. The developer can then safely make changes to that part of the code without affecting the rest of the project. Let's see various branching strategies used. First, zero branch strategy. It is simply a fancy way of saying you are not using any branch strategy. You only have a master branch where you directly commit and build your releases. This strategy is convenient and good if the project is small and simple. Second, develop branch strategy. With this strategy, you set up a long living branch called develop that runs alongside the master branch. All work is committed first to develop branch. This is a safe place where you can introduce new code that might break your project. Then, feature branch strategy. In this workflow, you set up a new feature branch every time you want to develop a new feature. Developers will need to pull in the latest fixes from the master branch first before they can merge the feature branch into master. If you can combine the develop and feature branch workflows, you can get a solution that cancels each other's cons. And this strategy is Gitful branch strategy. Now, let us see merging. So once the developer gets his or her part of the code working properly, he or she can merge that code back into the main source code to make it official. All of these changes are then tracked and can be reverted if need be. Okay, so we have completed version control. Now, what is Git? Git is a specific open source version control system created by Linus Torvalds in 2005. Specifically, Git is a distributed version control system, which means that the entire codebase and history is available on every developer's computer, which allows for easy branching and merging. According to a Stack Overflow developer survey, over 87% of developers use Git. So, what is GitHub then? GitHub is a for profit company that offers a cloud based Git repository hosting service. Essentially, it makes it a lot easier for individuals and teams to use Git for version control and collaboration. GitHub's interface is user friendly enough so even novice coders can take advantage of Git. Without GitHub, using it generally requires a bit more technical savvy and use of command line. GitHub is so user friendly, though, that some people even use GitHub to manage other types of projects, like writing books. Yes! Additionally, anyone can sign up and host a public code repository for free, which makes GitHub especially popular with open source projects. As a company, GitHub makes money by selling hosted private code repositories, as well as other business focused plans that make it easier for organizations to manage team members and security. The Hello World project is a time-honored tradition in computer programming. Let's get started with GitHub. In this, you'll learn how to create and use a repository, start and manage a new branch, make changes to a file and push them to GitHub as commits, open and merge a pull request. Before starting, make an account on GitHub. Step 1. Create a repository. First, let us see what's a repository. Repository is usually used to organize a single project. Repositories can contain folders and files, videos, images, spreadsheets, and datasets, anything your project needs. In the upper right corner next to your avatar, click the plus sign and then select New Repository. Name your repository Hello World. Write a short description. Select Initialize this repository with a README. Click Create Repository. So now you can see that repository is created with a README file. Let's go to step 2. Create a branch. By default, your repository has one branch named main, which is considered to be the definitive branch. So to create a new branch, click the drop down at the top of the file list that says branch, main. Type a branch name, README edits into the new branch text box. Select the blue Create Branch box or hit Enter on your keyboard. Also, you can see now there are two branches, main and README edits. They look exactly the same, but not for long. Next, we'll add our changes to the new branch. Before everything, come into README Edits branch. Let's make some edits now. Click the readme.md file. Click the pencil icon in the upper right corner of the file view to edit. In the editor, write a bit about yourself. You can also write a commit message that describes your changes. Click Commit Changes button. These changes will be made to just the README file on your README Edits branch. So now, this branch contains content that's different from main. Now, step 4, open a pull request. Go to Pull Request. Select this Compare and Pull Request box. Before opening the pull request, write about the changes you are proposing. Give proper description and you can add screenshot also. Click Create Pull Request. Let's see final step. Step 5, merge your pull request. Click the blue Merge Pull Request button to merge the changes into main. Click Confirm Merge. Go ahead and delete the branch since its changes have been incorporated with the Delete Branch button. Step 5 done. Celebrate! By completing this tutorial, you've learned what is exactly GitHub and to create a project and make a pull request on GitHub. If you liked the video, please do subscribe to keep us motivated to bring such helpful content to you guys. Thanks for watching!